It's time for the Family Feud. Introducing the Noble family. Joan, Janae, Sonny, Melody, and Michelle, ready for action. And the Paquette family. Marty, Sally, Lynn, Joyce, and Mark. On your marks, let's start the Family Feud. With the star of Family Feud, Richard Dawson.
You're very kind. Thank you. Wine for everyone. Thank you. Oh, thank you. See, you gave the wine out. You're beautiful, and what a family we have here. They are just sensational. And I need a family to cheer me up. The last time we got together, they won a lot of money. I was delighted. I've had a bad time, really. I've had a cold, you know that. Yeah. And my car broke down. Oh. Washing machine stopped. Oh. I guarantee you today, if I get a cab when I leave here, Robert De Niro will be driving it. Here's our winning family, the Noble family. Hello, darling. How are you?
I'm just fine, thank you.
Good. I said they won a lot of money. They have $5,354. And what was really nice was that you told me just as we went off the air, your mom is not well, she's really ill, and you wanted the money to be able to
pay for the doctor.
Pay for the doctor bills, and I was delighted you won it.
Thank you.
I hope you'll win a lot more.
We're very grateful.
Remind me of all the nice people you have with you.
I have my daughter, Janae.
Right.
My daughter, Sonny. My daughter, Melody. And my niece, Michelle.
A bevy of beauties, as they say.
Thank you. Oh, Richard.
What is it, my love?
I work for Pine Tree Transportation in Long Beach.
Oh, of course, I wouldn't have gone on without knowing that.
No. And I drive a small school bus for the handicapped, and we go to Pace School in Bellflower. And I'd love for you to say hi to the kids.
What? Well, let me just say, where are they? Right there? Night, kitties.
Right.
Give her a big kiss when you get on the bus.
Thank you.
Here's the serviceman I'm madly in love with. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
How long have you been in the service?
10 months now.
Are you going to be a career lady?
No.
No?
I just want to get my education and get out. Sorry, boss.
If her commanding officer's listening, that's just a joke.
He is.
Hi, Sonny.
Hi.
You're so cute. How old are you?
I'm 17.
Almost old enough that we could run away, right?
Well, okay. I thought you were married.
No, I'm not married. You're not married, are you?
No.
It's a deal. We'll run away, okay? We'll go to Melody's place.
Okay.
How you doing? You wouldn't mind if we came to visit, would you?
No.
Stayed over a couple of days? Separate rooms, of course. No.
Okay.
Okay, fine. How are you, Michelle?
Hi, Richard.
You're a gorgeous family. Here's a family going to try and dethrone you.
Okay.
They are called the Paquette family. Welcome, Marty. How are you? Mark. Very dapper gentleman here.
You keep them long enough, they come back.
Who have you got with you here?
This is my baby, Sally. This is my son-in-law, Lynn. This is my cousin, Joyce. And this is my cousin's son, Mark.
Cousin's son, Mark. Very good. No more drinks here, please. Very, very. What do you do, Marty?
I sell pieces of the rock.
Oh, an insurance gentleman.
Right.
Either that or he sells those, what are those rocks? Pet rocks.
No pet rocks, no
Well, I
pet
wish
rocks.
I'd thought of that. You didn't?
No pet rocks.
We should have. That guy's got about $8 to my knowledge. Sally! What do you do? Tell me something about Sally.
I'm a school teacher.
Oh, can I stay over a little later and do some homework?
Oh, my kids are just so excited here that I'm going to be on TV. The day I told them that I was going to go film it, they all brought their lunches to school. They were planning on watching it on TV that day.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, blow them a kiss.
Oh. Hi, boys and girls.
Well, they won't be there if you're here. How are you, Lynn?
Hi, how are you?
What do you do, Lynn?
I'm at USC School of Dentistry, and I have 2 more years, and I'll be out practicing.
Well, keep your mouth shut. No dentist joke there. Joyce, my flower, how are you? Tell me the Joyce story.
I've been married 25 years to a very patient man. We have 2 sons in college.
Is he an outpatient or an inpatient?
Out.
Oh, okay, fine. We welcome you here.
Thank
Mark,
you.
you're looking very dapper.
How you doing? Thank you.
We're ready to play, okay? I wish both families the best of luck. Let's do it. Play the face-off. You know how this works. We survey 100 people. The top 7 answers they gave us are on the board. You have to try and find the most popular answer. Here's the question. Name someone whose confessions you'd like to read. Very good. We have an instant replay coming up of that. Name someone whose confessions you'd like to read. Joan.
Elizabeth Taylor.
Elizabeth Taylor. Let's see if anyone said it. Lovely Liz. 4 people wanted that. 3 answers, Marty, even more popular. Someone whose confessions you'd like to read.
Elizabeth Taylor, Anne Margaret.
Anne Margaret. You're a weird man, Marty. Anne Margaret. That means you control it. Now, what are you going to do?
Pass it. We'll pass.
See, I thought you'd all be inquisitive ladies, and you're not. You want to pass, right?
Yeah.
You little rascals. Come on, Marty. Your family's got to play. Sally, name someone whose confessions you'd like to read.
Richard Nixon.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Sally.
Richard Nixon, yeah. I bet that'll be a bestseller when he writes that book. It'll be fiction, but I bet it'll be there. Richard Nixon! Yeah! 51 people said it. That's the most popular answer. Lynn, someone whose confessions you'd like to read. 5 answers remaining.
Well, keep on the same track. How about John Dean?
John Dean, all right. Anyone say Mr. John Dean? They did not. John Dean, or as we know him, Blabbermouth. That's your first strike. 2 more strikes, you lose control of the question. Noble's got a chance to steal. Joyce.
Howard Hughes.
Howard Hughes. It's a bit late, but we'll take him. Anyone say Howard Hughes? They didn't. I think the Noble ladies had an idea when they forced you to play this. That's your second strike. Mark.
How about Doris Day?
Doris Day. No, she did. She did write a very good book.
Right.
And I read it. It was excellent. We'll see if anyone said Miss Doris Day. Wide open. You can steal it right now.
Come on now.
Marilyn Monroe.
Marilyn Monroe, Jacqueline Onassis.
I need an answer, my darling.
Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah, Mom.
Marilyn Monroe.
Okay, the other answer was Jackie Onassis. Who else did you say?
Fanny Fox.
Fanny Fox? She said Marilyn, right?
Marilyn.
If Marilyn Monroe's up there, you'll steal the money. If she's not, the Paquettes get to keep it. Miss Marilyn Monroe. I think that really says something nice about our 2 families. They're not nosy. They don't want to know a great deal. Either that or they're both very dumb families. Show us number 2.
Gerald.
That'd be 2 pages blank. 3. Number 5. That'd be 4 pages blank. 6. And number 7. Yeah, I'd like to read his. Well, you had $55. The first family to get 200 gets to play for $5,000, and we will return. Here.
When it's time to clean the toilet, I want something that's easy, effective, and leaves the toilet sparkling clean all the time. Lysol listened. Introducing a revolution in toilet bowl cleaning. New Lysol Ready Brush for outstanding cleaning results anytime you need it. The new Lysol Ready Brush Starter Kit with a Lysol Ready Brush, foaming aerosol refill can, and convenient storage caddy brings the cleaning power of the Lysol brand to your bathroom. So easy to assemble. Here's how it works. Just push the button and squeeze the trigger. Lysol Ready Brush dispenses the cleaner at the brush head, right where you need it the most. Its thick, foamy formula clings to the bowl for deep, effective cleaning every time you brush, leaving your toilet bowl sparkling clean with a fresh scent. Now that's what I needed. Thanks for listening, Lysol. The new Lysol Ready Brush, offering cleaning and brushing all in one integrated system. So get ready, get set, brush. Don't pass up this chance to save $3 on the revolutionary advance in toilet bowl cleaning technology from America's leading toilet bowl cleaner. Get your coupon today. Call or log on now.
Wow, what'd you get?
Gorgeous Spanish vases, lumbered hand-stitched leather, and Italian cashmere's Bella di Milano, England's finest china from all around the world. German gourmet cookware, Parisian perfume, Belgian chocolates.
Unique gifts from all around the world at incredible prices. It's exciting, all right. Marshall's.
Is it his daring sense of style? His graceful moves? Whatever it is, Regis will give it to you every night as Who Wants to Be a Millionaire comes to Game Show Network.
He's won $1 million!
Who Wants to Be a Millionaire with Regis Philbin every night at 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific on Game Show Network, baby.
Well, take a look here, and the Paquettes have $55 and no concessions. Nothing for the Noble. Jenny, come on, I think probably that was one of the tougher questions we've ever had on our show that we surveyed. We're going to take a look at this now. We surveyed 100 people. The top 6 answers are on the board to this question. Name something people knit. Sally.
Socks.
Socks. Show us some socks.
Yay!
14 out of 100 people. That's Gar and Janae. One answer, even more popular. Something people knit.
I say sweaters.
Sweaters. Let's take a look. Anyone say sweaters? Now what are you going to do? Play a card.
Play. Let's play. Play. Okay, let's play it. Yeah.
The Knitting Nobles will play it.
Yay!
All right? Sonny, name something people knit.
A baby blanket.
Baby blanket?
Yeah.
I'm not going to run away with you after all.
Okay.
We want to see a baby blanket. 5 people said it. There are $77. Melody.
Hats, you know, winter hats and stuff.
Winter hats.
Yeah.
All right. Did anyone say hats? They didn't, and that's your first strike. Michelle?
Slippers.
Slippers. You knit those? Have you ever?
No, my mom has.
Yeah, I
They
learned
don't
to
fit,
knit,
but-
but I don't do it well. Slippers! Oh, dear, you decided to play, and that's your second strike. June, something
Mittens.
people... Mittens. Oh. That's got to be there. We'll take a look.
I hope so.
Show us mittens. $80 in that bank. You have 2 strikes. Janae, name something people knit.
Scarves?
Scarves. I would think that'd be there. We'll take a look. Did anyone say scarves? I've decided I will run away with you because you came up with that great answer the last time. You can do it now or give the Paquettes a chance to steal. Something people knit. 3 seconds.
Say anything.
Okay.
You can do it. Talk it over.
Baby booties. Baby booties.
Marty?
Baby booties.
Grown man giving him an answer. Baby booties. Baby booties, there you're going to take the money. If it's not there, the noble ladies get to keep it. Show us some baby beauty booties. You got our money and want to leave there. Will they get on the board? Stay tuned.
I don't want you running around half naked in front of men. I'm really good.
Bend It Like Beckham is a terrific, savvy, fully felt comedy.
Sweetheart, not the sports bras. Pump away.
Bum, baby.
Mom, stop embarrassing yourself.
Roger Ebert calls Bend It Like Beckham pure, exuberant fun.
Mrs. Bammer, you must be very proud.
Not at all. And you 3 shouldn't encourage her.
Bend It Like Beckham.
This is how it started with your niece wearing small skirt. She's a fashion designer. She's divorced, that's what she is.
Dr. Greg Cinnamone, and no offense to casual dieters, but if you only want to lose 5 to 10 pounds, then Cortislim is not for you. Cortislim is the weight loss capsules created by my associate, Dr. Talbot, for people who are disgusted with diets and quickly want to lose 15 pounds or more. Dr. Talbot's hormone research has been featured in Ladies' Home Journal, Psychology Today, and Redbook. The conclusion? It's not your fault that you're overweight. Stress causes you to overproduce a fat-retaining hormone called cortisol, and it directs fat to be stored in cells around your tummy, thighs, and stomach. Non-prescription Cortislim controls cortisol, so you release those excess pounds. And Cortislim stifles your appetite while enhancing your metabolism, so you eat less as you burn calories and shed inches. Drop 15 to 50 pounds quickly and keep it off for life with Cortislim.
Call 1-800-294-3810, 1-800-294-3810, 1-800-294-3810.
I was tired of working in kitchens and warehouses, making minimum wage. I needed a career change. I decided to go to ITT Tech. I think it may have been the best decision I ever made. Now I have a career instead of just a job. I'm confident about my future. I no longer have to live with the constant uncertainty of going from paycheck to paycheck. I'm finally feeling free.
We are educators helping people build a foundation for the rest of their lives. ITT Technical Institute, education for the future.
For information, call 1-800-338-4715.
I brought the green bean casserole.
We brought the green bean casserole.
The holidays aren't complete without a green bean casserole made with French's French fried onions.
We want to make sure that you're right for our daughter. Are you safe? Reliable?
Carfax has the history of the car you're looking at. Get a Carfax report from your dealer or go to Carfax.com and get the truth about used cars.
Well, the Paquettes have $139, a commanding lead. You gonna not let this young lady get on the board even? Good Lord, you rotter. This is important. Dollar values are doubled. If you get on now, you'll be okay, all right? That bank really builds up. But if you win it, you're gonna be the new winning family. We surveyed 100 people. The top 4 answers are on the board to this question. Name an order a film director gives. Heel.
Action.
Action. Yes, yes. Show us action. Second most popular answer. $74 there. Lynn, one answer even more popular.
Cut.
An order film directors give. Cut.
Cut.
Show us cut. Yeah! Now, what are you going to do? Play or pass?
What are you going to do? Want to play or pass?
Oh, I think we passed. Don't you?
Let's
Do you want to play?
Play.
Play.
Play. Let's play.
Play.
They're going to play, Sonny. Yes, here's a lady who knows a lot about it. $156 right there. Only 2 answers remaining, Joyce. An order a film director gives.
Roll them. Cameras.
Roll them. Very good. Roll them. I thought you were referring to a drunk in an alley. You ever done any film work at all?
Not lately.
When did you do something?
I haven't.
Oh,
Thank you.
Fipper. Roll them! Hey! 14 people said it. $184. Looks a little bleak at the moment, doesn't it?
At the moment.
You know, I never found out anything about you at all before you plant the sword and finish
Right.
them off here.
Well, I'm a pre-med student, just been...
No, I never asked you that. What is this, a recording? I just look at you and you start to talk? What are you, a pre-med student?
Yes.
I thought so. What do you want to be, a film director or?
I've always wanted to be a gynecologist.
May I ask why?
No.
I'll talk to the doctor, then I'll get to you. You've got the outpatient for a husband, haven't you? Why that particular field, Mark?
Just always been interested.
Okay. Well, if you ask a silly question, you'll get a silly answer. I need an answer right now. An order a film director gives, Mark.
How about take?
Take. Thank goodness you're not going into film. Show us take. That's your first strike. 2 more strikes, the ladies will get a chance to get in the game. Marty.
Quiet.
Oh, I've got to ask you the question, Marty. Oh, is that your answer? Beg your pardon. Thought you were getting testy with me. Show us quiet. Yeah! You're sweethearts, really. And you clapped them and applauded them. $5,354, and we thank you for being with us.
Thank you. It's nice meeting you.
Lynn and Joyce. Come on out here. Who will play first? Because first is easier. Lynn, go to your room, please. Come with me, you film star. We'll take a commercial, see if these nice people can win $5,000.
I brought the green bean casserole.
We brought the green bean casserole.
The holidays aren't complete without a green bean casserole made with French's French fried onions.
It's the holiday sale at Sears Portrait Studio.
She may not remember this holiday, but I always will.
With Portrait Creations, we take a beautiful portrait, you make it your very own creation. Call now for your appointment at Sears. Good life, great price.
We want to make sure that you're right for our daughter. Are you safe? Reliable?
Carfax has the history of the car you're looking at. Get a Carfax report from your dealer or go to Carfax.com and get the truth about used cars.
Fact, it takes seconds for a kid to pick up a virus. Lysol disinfectant spray kills 99.9% of illness-causing viruses in seconds. No spray kills more. Lysol spray beats viruses, and nothing beats Lysol spray. That's a fact. Fact, it takes seconds for a kid to pick up a virus. Lysol disinfectant spray kills 99.9% of illness-causing viruses in seconds. No spray kills more. Lysol spray beats viruses, and nothing beats Lysol spray. That's a fact.
Hot Pockets brand is giving traditional pot pies a new spin. Introducing new Pot Pie Express. Rich, golden pot pies you microwave in just 2 minutes and eat with just one hand. New Pot Pie Express. Find them next to
Hot Pockets. Fact. To a child, any food can be fast food. Fact. Lysol sanitizing wipes clean and kill 99.9% of germs in seconds. No other wipe kills germs faster. Life demands Lysol. That's a fact. Now available in a new 70-count size.
Well, you took the Noble ladies out. They never got on the board, and you're here now to play the big money. We have Lynn off stage. He has earphones on. And Howard, our producer, is talking to him so he cannot hear us. Okay?
Fine.
Does that sound fair?
Fine.
That's another thing directors say. Earphones on. Sure. Now, I'm going to ask you, this is how we play it. I ask you 5 questions. You give me 5 answers, Joyce, in 15 seconds. Try and think of the most popular answer. And if you and Lynn can get 200 points between you, we will be absolutely delighted to give you $5,000, okay? The time will start when I finish reading the first question. I just want to remind you to speak up so we can hear you. Name something people eat while walking along the street.
An ice cream cone.
Somewhere you go to be alone.
To the beach.
Something people do when they're drunk.
Stagger.
A game kids play outdoors.
Hide and seek.
Any opera.
Carmen.
Good girl. You were remarkable. No, I don't think the beach was funny. Sometimes people want to be alone. They walk on the beach. I don't think it was a bad answer. But I said, name something people eat while walking along the street. And you said? An ice cream. Our survey said? Yeah! That's a great start. Somewhere you go to be alone. You said on the beach. Our survey said? You were right. It was a crummy answer. I thought that was a good answer. At least 2 people would have to say beach to make our survey, and they didn't, but you still have 43. Something people do when they're drunk. You said Stagger, our survey said.
Yay!
You have 70 points. Do you take a nip every now and then?
Once in a while.
Okay. Wanted a game that kids play outdoors, you said? Hide and seek. Our survey said 19. You have 89. When we wanted any opera, you said Carmen, my favorite. Our survey said 20. There the board, please. Oh, he's going to be so proud of you. You go on back and we'll get old Lynn out here, okay? Come along, young man. Stand right there. Boy, Joyce did great. Got 118. Don't look around. All you need is 82 points. Going to be $5,000 richer, all right? I will ask you the same questions that I asked Joyce. You cannot duplicate her answers. If you do, you hear this sound. I'll say try again. You give me another answer, okay? Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. They doze off occasionally. All right, so remind everyone, please, the excellent answers that Joyce gave us. Then give me 20 seconds on the clock, please. Name something people eat while walking along the street.
Popcorn.
Somewhere you go to be alone.
Bedroom.
Something people do when they're drunk.
Walk funny.
Try again.
Talk funny.
A game kids play outdoors.
Baseball.
Any opera.
Romeo and Juliet.
All right. That's fine. Beautiful. Turn around here, kid. Were you always hyperactive like this? Yes. Okay. Now we're going to take a look. I said, name something people eat while walking along the street. You said popcorn. Our survey said 4. Ice cream was the #1 answer, 78 points away.
Good choice.
Somewhere you go to be alone. You said bedroom. Our survey said bedroom was the #1 answer. 43 points away from $5,000. Something people do when they're drunk. You said talk funny. I wish I could. Our survey said 8. All right. Stagger was the #1 answer. 35 points from the big money. A game kids play outdoors. You said baseball. 35 points from $5,000. Our survey said
She was in the hospital screaming that she did not want them to hurt her again.
I have type 1 diabetes.
It was heart-wrenching to hear a 3-year-old cry from having her finger poked. With the Freestyle, she's not afraid to have her sugar checked.
And it doesn't hurt.
Freestyle has given our family freedom, and Hannah can be a 3-year-old.
And now, introducing the newest member of the Freestyle family, Freestyle Flash, the world's smallest meter.
If you have stains like these, rust stains, lime scale buildup, or calcium deposits, you need Lime-A-Way Lime and Rust Remover because it works better than even the leading lime scale and rust remover. In fact, Lime-A-Way has a thicker formula that coats surfaces longer for much better cleaning action than CLR. Even after 1,000 strokes, the CLR side is still incredibly stained. All around your house, Lime-A-Way is the expert lime and rust cleaner. So remember, for lime, calcium, and rust, Lime-A-Way is a must.
Tab, they're here.
see you the next time on the Family Feud. Peace.
This Turkey Day, what do you fancy? Indulge in a Dawson kiss? Gobble up a big whammy? Or treat yourself to a secret match?
What is going on here?
You voted, you chose. Be there as we serve up your all-time favorite game shows. GSN is topping off your Thanksgiving with 12 full hours of a feast you can't resist.
Bring it on!
Feast of Favorites, beginning at noon Eastern on Thanksgiving Day, only on Game Show Network.
This is Gene Wood speaking for Family Feud, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.